I'm sitting down because I'm cool like that, though. I'm going to talk about time, though. Yeah, time. You know, were you born at the right time, or you think you were born at the right time, or really you were just born at the wrong time, though? You know, being born in 1987 has its pros and cons. Pros meaning, okay, I'm older than the internet, older than Google. Yes, because the internet, the web's turning 25 years old now. Yay! But, you know, my life pretty much consisted around growing up in the 90s, having the childhood. Saturday morning cartoons, going outside playing, though. Playing, of course, well, video games consisted of Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, though. I was outside playing, you know, skateboarding, and just doing whatever, just being a kid, though. Scraping up, of course, having 2 broken arms, not at the same time, though, different times. Getting roughed up a little bit, and then just having a good time. And then going in when the sun comes down, though. And then having to eat everything that your mother cooks, because if you don't fucking eat it, everything on your plate, you don't eat. You know, you eat what you get, and that's it, you know. But hey, you know, I thought about it, you know, if I was, instead of born in 1987, what happens if I was born in like 1967, you know, having that childhood in the 70s, thinking about it, not the video games being too advanced, parents being a little more strict, but then like really getting roughed up, you know, just having an adventure, crazy time during childhood, and then going into the 80s, though, you know, it's like imagine me being a teenager, early 80s, though, especially how drugs were, then it just, oh man, I always think about that. If I was older, I would probably have really crazy stories to say. But again, though, I mean, that I'm only 26, but I just feel that I have more to share, you know, and more some advice to give than somebody who's 20, 21. Then again, though, it always depends on how you grew up, though, because there are some young people today that are very mature for their age, and they've gone through a lot. And then there are some people who are older, well older than me, that haven't done shit. They just lived a long time, but they just haven't done shit or really experienced anything. Pretty much they were nanny or fed or just polished their way going through life. And then, of course, you know, not worrying about the struggles. But again, but I just always feel that someone, like, if I talk to a 20 or 21-year-old now, like, if I want to talk about the 90s, I'm like, your 90s consisted of being a baby, shitting in your pants, looking down at yourself naked, and then just, like, complaining about your parents on doing something, and then just starting school. That is not your best, that is not, like, your good times. Your good times were probably just after the year 2000. But anyways, though, yeah. Now, if I also think about it, hey, if I go back to, like, let's say, 1957, 1947, though, you know, if I was a baby boomer, think about when TV just started, though, where it used to just be all radio, and then listen, when all the good music was coming out, you know, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, the Eagles, Steely Dan, though, the Doors, I mean, I could just go on, and just listening to that growing up, and then really getting fucked up with the drugs, though, and experiencing Woodstock, I mean, just telling all this. Now, I understand as I get older, though, why it's just, you have all these stories to tell and all that, then you do feel really pissed off and frustrated, while someone younger than you doesn't appreciate that, and they know it all, and you just want to beat the fuck out of a little shit for just being a little shit, you know? I understand that now with old people, and it kind of makes me think I'm going fucking crazy, or it's just I'm changing, you know? I hope I'm not crazy to some people out there. I really hope. Maybe I am. But is that a good thing? Yeah, something to think about, though. Think about it. When you talk to somebody who's younger than you, certain age, I say younger than 6 to 7 years younger than you, But you have to be like, they have to at least be over 18. Just put it this way. If they're at least 18 or older, but they're 6-7 years younger than you, or whatever, talk to them. Talk to them how their childhood was. You might be a little different though. Might be a little different. Also, I just always felt that somebody close to my age or my age, we just always had that bond, that connection with when growing up and stuff. But I guess we'll just see how it is. Yeah. Y'all guys have a good one. Peace.